Trendy Nick.
Nick.
Good morning, brother.
Nicholas starts the show.
Cuz 77.
Hey, because.
Cheers, Nick.
Hello, cheers. Let's start the show. Very good. So glad you guys are here.
Prepare yourself.
Drewski 956.
Hey, Drewski.
When it's the fan, I only have one source to turn to. Days Garden.
Prepare yourself.
Thank you.
Line taker, cashing your chips, you sniveling, whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Ringo or the woman in red. Don't fool yourself, it's all in your head. You're a mascot of the next century. Look in the mirror, it's crowd insecurity. I bleed for you, my eyes burn. My point is no, 'cause you'll never learn. You'll never learn, I bleed for you. You'll never learn, I bleed for you. You'll never learn, I bleed, I bleed. Fuck you, Bishop Buckman, fuck you. Lying and dying, you as you breed. Let's hear from your mouth. Fuck you, fucking Levi's jeans. Fuck you, fuck you. Sick of your loathsome little dick. Lying and taker, catching your chips. You sniveling, whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on radio, all the woman in red. Levi's music, I hate myself. It's so hard.
It starts with an F. Bullshit! Fuck you! 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 Fuck you all the cars! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Chef! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you all! Fuck you! Fuck you all! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hello, Trendies. Trending every morning in live Orlando, Florida. I'm the Trendy Eyes Dabs and all things trendy. Where you find me and you, the hashtag Trendies on all forms of social media, especially Rumble. If you're not going to Rumble, you're missing the entire live streaming experience. I'm talking to you, Nick, Because, and Drewski. You're all coming in on YouTube, but I really should be seeing you on Rumble.
If you were here, I'd fucking stick my penis in your back. Fucking touch me. Fuck yourselves.
Okay, here we go. Yes, it gets very noisy there at the end. I look forward to seeing all of you on Rumble, the place that gives me free speech, not YouTube, the place that muzzles my speech and punishes me for speaking my mind. I would much rather see you on Rumble than
Drewski
YouTube.
956. Yeah, I'll get back into my Rumble.
And let me know if you guys are having problems with the Rumble playback, because I was noticing some issues just now while I was doing the intro, and I thought maybe that had something to do with the fact that I was running too high of a definition, because I was having issues when I was going to start the show and all of a sudden everything was blurry on my screen. I was messing with my other camera, this camera, and I clicked a button. It changed the resolution of my show to what the camera was, and I couldn't figure out how to get it back. I didn't know how I did it. And I was struggling. It took me about 10 minutes to figure out what I did. And I finally figured it out and got it back.
Trendy Nick.
But
It's been freezing on me the past few days.
has it?
Holly Horn.
Well, it would have been good
I
to
know.
know if you guys had told me that. Let me know if you're having playback issues on any platform, guys. I need to know. I need to know if Rumble's not working. I need to know if I need to adjust my output so it looks good. And I want to make sure that you guys are getting a good quality stream every time.
Holly Horn.
I won't know unless
All
you tell
good,
me.
Nick.
Because what I see on my playback is a slideshow. And I never know what you guys are seeing. Yeah, it's...
Trendy Nick.
I have no way of knowing.
He'll move over.
Let me know if it works good, guys. And if that's why, if you're not going there because it's freezing up, you got to tell me, man. You got to let me know. Like I said, then I will change my output. My output is, I put it on, it's probably too high for Rumble to take, man. Let me check my settings here. I thought it was at 8K, right? Oh, it's down to 2500.
Hollyhorn. It's working fine.
I've got on the wrong setting. I don't know how I got down to 2500. I'm back up at 8K. We'll see if that fixes it. My Rumble's just not playing back normally, so that's giving me a hard time. Okay, there it goes. Wow, it looks perfect, and well, it did, and then it froze for a second. It looks okay. Okay, good. It's back about 15 seconds, but it's playing. Just let me know if you got a problem, man. You know, let me know, man. We all got to get over to Rumble, man. You got to get off of this other shit. We got to leave YouTube. We got to leave Facebook. We got to leave all these other shit sites and go to Rumble, where I'm going to be treated like a human being, you know? Prairie Kid! I haven't seen you in a long time. Holy moly, good to see you. Getting all ready for your decoder show this morning? Go count
Drewski
spaces in
956.
between the words.
I'm still waiting to receive the email to verify my email to live chat. I just sent a re-verification request.
Okay, cool. Let me know if that doesn't work, because that is a problem that we know about. Is that sometimes those emails get lost or they don't come through or whatever. And I know you're like me. You'll try to do something, it doesn't work, and you'll forget about it, and you won't try to do it again. You know, if I was like that, man, I'd be losing out on a lot of money right now, because I was supposed to get something done so I'd get a higher interest rate on some money that I had in the bank.
Hollyhorn.
And if I had just let it
boy.
go, I wouldn't be getting that
Cracker Jack
interest rate.
decoder ring.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God, right? They should all have Cracker Jack decoder rings. I wish I could send every single one of all 3,000 of their viewers Cracker Jack decoder rings. I really wish I could, just so they could see how dumb they look. We're having another decode! We're decoding it! Or Trump could just tell you what he wants and you could just listen to the words. You know, that's a great way too. They really feel like they're really part of the army, man. They're part of that decode army. It makes them feel like they're important. Well, I can't do that. I can't make you feel important, man. All I can do is tell you the truth, and you're just gonna have to be responsible for your own feelings. You know, I'm not here to pump you up and fucking juice you. You know, for whatever the fuck you can give me. Sorry. Can't do it. We're keeping it real here. When you're ready for the truth, this is where you'll come to.
Hollyhorn.
You know, when you're ready.
Cheers.
And until then,
Drinking coffee.
go
2.
count some fucking spaces. Go count some spaces and tell me what their meanings are. Alright. I wonder how many of those episodes those people have watched and they haven't caught on yet that they're being lied to. How many, and I wonder if any of them will ever catch on that they were lied to the whole time. I wonder if they'll ever figure it out. If these guys were just making shit up, they only had 9 numbers to pick from, they were bound to find some numbers that matched. You know, bound to fucking be some numbers that matched. And that's all it is. And it means nothing. You cannot get through to people like that, man, obviously. Or I'd have a lot more viewers this morning. You know? They are indoctrinated. They're beyond indoctrinated. They're programmed. They've been programmed. That's another level of indoctrination, man. Programming is a whole other step up the fucking cult plateau. They make you feel special. They make you feel important. They give you a position, right? You're going to be a general in my army. You're going to be a commander, a captain. You're going to be a, an advisor, a guru, one of our teachers. You're going to be, an informant for us. You're going to be a spy. You're going to be a decoder. You're going to be one of the people that reads the code and helps decipher. This is what we did when we were children. We made up these positions, of importance so that we could feel like we were big adults. Well, now that you're all big adults, why are you still doing it? Why did you never grow up? You're all a bunch of Peter Pans. When you're ready to get off the fucking Peter Pan kick, come hang out with us with some adult, come sit at the adult table. We'd love to have adults here with us. More adults, bring them on. I'm still waiting for the day when just one dude comes by that I've been on their show and they come by my show to hang out, except for Willie Bragg. He's the exception to that rule. I love Willie, and I do appreciate it. Come hang out in my chat, man. Tell me you're talking about stuff, you're thinking about stuff, you want my opinion on stuff. I'm the only one with the balls enough to say exactly what should be said. No one else is doing it. Hey everybody, what's up? Y'all getting ready for your big decode show today? I'm just kind of curious. Has any of those decoder guys ever told you that they had a personal conversation with Trump or Q, and they specifically told
Aaron
them...
ID. Hey Nick.
And they specifically told them to keep their eyes open for the codes that they were going to be sending them, that they were literally going to be sending them secret messages? I mean, was that all prearranged? Or did it just so happen that these decoder guys just made all that up one day and people just started believing it? Because you got sick of losing. You finally figured out a way to feel like you were winning something. That is a level of delusion I will never subscribe to, guys. Rest assured. Like I said, they're programmed like you program a garage door opener. It's a good question, right? Was there some prearrangement that none of us are aware of? Was there some setup for all of this? Was there an understanding between parties that we were going to need a cipher because we were going to be getting coded messages? Was there some kind of an understanding of that? Did Trump ever actually say he was going to do that? Did Q say he was going to do that? Did Q tell you, hey, read the spaces and the letters and then look for the numbers and the page numbers and make sure you check the sentence word lengths and all that? Did Q tell you that? Show me the post that shows that. I'd love to see that. I'd love to see what set you all off on this idea that there's 3 or 4 dudes that are getting codes from the ex-president of the United States. 4 dudes on the fucking internet with a podcast that only have 3,000 viewers when they go live. That's not a lot. I mean, for someone like me, it is. But for some presidential information, really, 3,000 people? Huh, you'd think there would be more people interested in the codes coming out from the ex-president. I bet you guys are getting all stoked and ready, aren't you? You guys ready for your decoding? It doesn't make any sense, does it? When I talk about it, for some reason, it just doesn't make sense. You could try, but it won't work, and you know it won't work. Let me know. Let me know when the arrangement was made. That's all I want to know. That would help me a lot. No law regarding cannabis, because then at least I'd understand where y'all are coming from. You know, oh, well, Trump told you he was going to be doing this. Oh, okay, cool. All right, I got you then. Funny, right?
Aaron IDE. I concur. 0 cents there.
Thanks, Aaron. The cat's all like, not so sure I want to come in yet. I got one foot
Aaron
in,
IDE.
1 foot out the door.
Harley going crazy, ha ha ha.
My mom saw a video of a kangaroo stop at a stoplight. And then when the light turned green, the kangaroo went through. I was like, Mom, you'd love this thing we got now. It's called the internet. You'd love it. You'd just love it. Prairie Kid's busy at work.
Aaron IDE. Do you plan on buying the new Modern Warfare NEC?
Does anybody want to come take me on this whole Tronanon decoding debacle? Does anybody want to come try to debate me on it? I'll have you on my Discord. I'll give you a voice. I'll put you up on a pedestal, and we can talk. And you could try to make it make sense. That way, all of your buddies that are listening can hear how stupid you all are. So any of you guys want to do this? I have a feeling you'll be ostracized from the group if you do. You don't want to defend your
Aaron IDE.
You don't want to defend your
I watched a
Tronanon
guy this
show,
morning fight a kangaroo in the river that had a hold of his dog. The guy struggled for a second. I guess kangaroos are super Danis in water, lol.
Wow. Keep your
Cannabis
fucking dog on
heals.
a leash, motherfucker.
I don't know anything about it, so I would not do that.
Keep your dog on a leash. That's what I say. Holy shit. Dude, I woke up this morning at like 3 a.m. Like, it had to be that, something like that. And I woke up and I just knew I was up. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to go back to sleep. I did end up
Aaron
going back to
IDE.
sleep later
The kangaroo had biceps the size of a high school linebacker, haha, they are jacked.
after I took a shower. Yeah, they are jacked. I've seen them. But I did like one of the greatest workouts I've ever done. I did like more this morning than I've ever done working out. And that was good. And I watched a lot of CNN and MSNBC and watched videos on Twitter while I was watching MSNBC. Dude, the shit that I learned this morning. Do you guys want to know where Hamas comes from? Do you want to know who funded Hamas to get them going? So that they would fight the PLO, the Palestinian Liberation Organization. So Hamas was founded basically to combat the PLO, who was an enemy of Israel, supposedly. Or Israel thought. Well, look at this. Look at this video I got right here. see if I can. Dude, tell me I retweeted it. Dude, I don't know where the video is now. I don't see the retweet on it. So give me a second. Okay, let me go to likes. Maybe I liked it. No. No. There is a video. Okay, wait. There's a video. Okay, it might be under this video that I shared, actually.
Matt Postma. Good morning, Nay.
Well, I can give you. This isn't the video. This is from Haaretz.com. It's a Jewish-based news source, right? But they are totally throwing Netanyahu under the bus here. Are you ready for this? This was published October 9th. But you can Google this, and I went ahead and I Googled it just to make sure, so I know this is true. Okay? Here you go, guys. This is going to be pretty hard for some people to swallow, but for other people, it's just going to be par for the fucking course, because it always just seems to be the way it goes, right? So like I said, Haaretz.com, Haaretz. There you go. This is a quote
Matt Postma.
from
News for Jews. It rhymes LOL.
from Netanyahu, and I've got a video of Netanyahu too, and I got to find it for you of him talking about this. But he says anyone who wants to thwart the establishment of a Palestinian state has to support bolstering Hamas and transferring money to Hamas. Netanyahu told his Likud party's Knesset members in March 2019, "This is part of our strategy." And there you go. So not only was he supporting and sending money to Hamas, he was encouraging other people to do as well, which I'm sure they did. That's 2019. Wasn't that long ago? It doesn't take long, does it? We sow the seeds of hate. It's the same story over and over and over again. Now that you've seen this, now I want you to watch this video.
You were going, talk to me about Hamas. Talk about Hamas. Talk about the charter of Hamas. Do you support Hamas? What do you feel about Hamas?
Cannabis
Talk about
fields.
Hamas. You talk about Hamas.
So they gave
Go ahead,
money
show
to the
me
people
about
that
Hamas.
attacked them.
Tell me the history of Hamas. Tell
Yes.
me how Israel helped fund, create Hamas, create opposition to the secular Palestinian Liberation Organization. Tell me about that history. Explain it to me in depth. Explain how it's not a conspiracy theory and how Israel has admitted to and talked about this. Or did you not know? Oh no, did you not know? Did I just tell you? Oh, I'm sorry if I ruined your mood. Then for this to be the first and last time that I talk about Hamas, I do not care to talk about Hamas. I am
Matt
in the business
Postma.
of talking about Palestine
I love so,
liberation.
even
Zionists reject the
as in a
entire
good flat
premise
bread.
that Palestinians deserve to fight back, to fight for their liberation. So whether it be Hamas or anything else, the fight back is never going to be allowed. You can talk about Hamas all you want. Keep chattering about Hamas. But maybe go learn a thing or two about it while you're at it, okay?
Cannabis fields.
Which you guys just did.
So they took a page out of the US, they do the same crap.
Coming up to you and going, talk to me about Hamas.
I like
talk
this.
about Hamas. Talk about the charter of Hamas. Do you support Hamas?
I love that, dude. It's so funny. All right, so there's another post here, and maybe I'll find it. Maybe I'll get lucky and find it. It might be underneath this one. No, dude. There's literally video of Netanyahu in a God, why did I not save it? in a conversation talking about Hamas. No, I don't know where it is. I gotta look. I'll have to find it though, man. I thought for sure. Where did I see that video, man? This is from the same news source, Haaretz, but it's a different statement. Here, check this out. Netanyahu's strategy is to prevent the option of two states, so he's turning Hamas into his closest partner. Openly, Hamas is an enemy. Covertly, it's an ally. In a tweet on May 20th, 2019, Channel 13 quoted Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak saying, Netanyahu isn't interested in the two-state solution. And then underneath that, why did Netanyahu want to strengthen Hamas? Are you guys shocked at all? Let me know in the chat if you didn't know about this. I hope I can find this.
Cannabis heals. I did not know that.
You didn't know it. I wonder if I can find God, this crazy lady. She's one of those Q people talking total insanity.
My phone got hacked a couple weeks ago.
This lady's crazy.
A neighbor of mine was offered $50,000 the other day to spy on me. I was silenced on Twitter for almost 5 years. I'll be damned if I let these jerks scare me into silence. I am not gonna let these evil people win. So I said I will get on that stage today because I have important information to share with you. The satanic witch that conducts spirit...
So this is what you always hear is, I've got important information. That is always the opener, isn't it? I am bringing you to someone who's going to give you important information. It's vital information. You have to hear this, and I'm going to bring you to the source. It always starts like that. You know? Are you ready for this? You guys have to hear this, remember? You have to hear this.
Cooking dinners for the Podestas and the Clinton associates. And for those of you who don't know, she does these spirit cooking rituals that literally involve an act where they mix blood, semen, urine, and breast milk. Semen, blood, semen, urine, and breast milk. Semen, blood, semen, urine, and breast milk. Act where they mix blood, semen, urine, and breast milk.
Now I hate Hillary Clinton just as much as the next person. I hate her. I mean, I really hate Hillary Clinton. But I'm not dumb. How about you? Is anybody buying it? Let me know if you're that dumb. This Sue Mike Flynn puts up on stage and says she's like a daughter to him. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Like I said, I can't stand Hillary Clinton. Probably, I can't stand her more than you, I bet. But I'm not so stupid that I would believe something so dumb because it's so dumb. Because what that woman just said is dumb. And I mean, just out of the craziest notion, let's just say that it was true. How the fuck would she know about it? But I digress. Let's rewind a little bit. Do you want to hear her say what Hillary Clinton does?
Together, where they mix blood, semen, urine, and breast milk together.
This is who Michael Flynn brought up on stage to address you, the American public. So let me ask you guys a question. What do you guys think of Michael Flynn? What do you think of the man who just introduced her, said she's like a daughter to him, who allows this sort of information?
Yup, that's all true though.
Yeah.
Shortick. About Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, sure it is.
Shortick. She eats babies.
Of course she does.
Yvonne Karchi. K.
Of course she does. She eats the babies. All the babies that have been disappearing in Washington, D.C. Now we know where they've been going.
This woman calls herself a performance artist. But if you Google her name and you look at her art, it's horrifying. It's all satanic. And there's also really disturbing images of her with children. She also has dinners in
Shortick.
Hollywood.
There you
where
go.
they
Laughing face.
depict cannibalism. Now, she was trending because guess what? President Zelensky has just appointed her as an ambassador for Ukraine to help children. Evil Witch was in the Podesta emails that was littered with pedophile code words. And those people in those emails, many of them are involved in or tied to child sex trafficking, and now she's...
How does she know all that? She's a child sex trafficking expert, this woman? She doesn't strike me as that kind of a person.
going to be working with children.
She doesn't strike me as an expert in anything, actually. She just seems like she's doing an imitation, a bad imitation of a snake oil salesman.
In Ukraine, which is a hotbed for child sex trafficking and organ harvesting.
So Hillary Clinton is she's going to be an ambassador for the children of Ukraine so she can deal in organ harvesting and child trafficking.
Cannabis yields.
That's what.
She sure know a lot about these people and their actions.
That's
Shortick. Leaked emails from WikiLeaks.
You guys are fucking. Some of you are a bunch of dumb suckers. You'll believe anything. Hey, you know what was more entertaining than this bullshit? Your mom last night sucking my dick. Oh. Oh, God.
Shortick. In the emails, Hillary mentions there's going to be pizza in the swimming pool.
Yeah, whatever, Pizza Gator. You know what? Go watch fucking Tron and On, motherfucker. You'll do real good over there with your fucking Pizzagate. God, man. Yeah, there's one of them right there, everybody. There's one of you psychos right there. The Pizzagate. What a waste of fucking time and resources, man. You could be going after Hillary Clinton for all the shit that she's guilty of that we know for sure, instead of making bullshit up and believing conspiracy nut job. Just fucking sauce that they're pouring down your fucking throats.
Cannabis
You're
Heals.
just guzzling it.
What I would like to see is how many people are there.
How many people are where? What I would like to see is how many people are there. Where? What are you talking about? What people? Where?
Cannabis Heals. Where she is talking to.
Oh, no, bro. There's a lot of people there. No, dude. Michael Flynn introduced her. It's a large auditorium of a lot of people. Here, watch. Watch.
To support Roger or meet Roger, you can do it.
Mention about Liz. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
You go ahead and introduce.
Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, our next presenter
hear the audience-
here, Liz
you hear the
Crokin,
audience
is an
clapping?
award-winning author and an independent
Listen.
investigative journalist and documentary film producer, best known for her relentless work exposing sex trafficking and the Pizzagate scandal. And General Flynn, I believe you had a word or two you wanted to say
Yeah,
before
come
we
on up,
introduce-
Liz. Come on
Okay.
up.
Let's hear it for Liz Crokin, everybody.
Liz. Come on up. She's like a daughter, you know. So this is the other way. This is the other way that they do this. And I know Liz is all stressed out, and I didn't tell her I was going to do this, but I'm going to do it because I know what she's going through.
So there's Michael Flynn.
This is how on her Twitter site was a photo that was recently posted. So somebody hacked into her Twitter. She didn't post it. The picture's about what, 20 years old?
Yeah, from the White House.
Yeah, the picture's about 20 years old. It's from the White House when she was a young girl. And the only place that picture exists is in a box in her closet. Because she has been going after, the child trafficking and exposing stuff, and they don't like it. They don't like it.
She's exposing stuff. She's exposing stuff, man. That's what they're doing. Listen, I have very important, vital information to tell you. Stick around and I'll tell you everything that you need to know. I'm going to give you all the vital, pertinent information that you need to hear. And it's very, very important that you hear this vital information. Ugh, I just gave myself a headache just saying that. I literally just gave myself
Chili
a
dog.
headache
Hey Nick.
saying such stupidity out of my mouth hole.
Crystal Fullaway. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers, Crystal. Yes, cheers. That sounds good. Maybe that'll help my head. Ugh. I just, I'm assuming it's something else that just gave me the headache, but it was just very weird timing that I got a shooting pain through my head when I was speaking such absurdity. Oh, God. vital, important information. I think it is because I was saying that. It literally just gave me an instant headache. I got my gold gun last night on COD. I had to do some things. I worked towards it a little bit, and I got it. And it's an LMG too, which is what I like. Which means I can put a 100-bullet canister on it and not have to worry about reloading. Makes my life so easy. That's Michael Flynn, man. He's a psycho, guys. He's a fucking election-denying fucking psycho. He's not a patriot at all. He's a fucking psycho. What time is it on my timer times? Let's say 44:30. 44:30. 44:30. Webcams, live streams of Gaza being destroyed.
For those of you who don't know, this has been a major story.
Cheers, everybody. No longer got cannabis.
Like wildfire across the mainstream media, across social media, that many children had been beheaded by Hamas. Children, babies, etc. And in fact, here is Joe Biden's
I just can't with this guy anymore. I swear to God.
Here is Joe Biden speaking about it. And I think they show on the screen as I play it that the White House has since retracted what he said, has put out statements saying that he misspoke. But anyway, watch him saying he's actually seen videos of beheaded children.
I really thought that I would see and have confirmed.
Hold on,
He's such a liar.
I really thought that I would see and have confirmed pictures of terrorists beheading children.
And you didn't, you
I
motherfucker.
never thought I'd ever.
No, you didn't.
Anyway.
Well, yeah. Anyway, you didn't. You
But
didn't.
there are
You're a liar.
countries in the region that
You're
are
a
trying
fucking
to reach
liar.
out,
And you lied.
including Arab nations, trying to reach out.
And now everyone knows you lied.
So,
And I've been telling my audience
This
from the
guy
beginning
doesn't know
that you
what fucking
lied.
planet he's on, okay?
But you know why he never thought he'd see that? Because he didn't fucking see it.
Right?
That's why he never thought he'd see it.
Exactly.
So there he is, basically telling the American people and the world that there is video
Cannabis yields.
of terrorists
He was
that
trying
have-
seen and
that
confirmed.
he has seen, that the President of the United States has seen. Now, since that,
Yes, to the person who asked, is this like the Iraqi incubator story? Yes.
we're getting to that.
Good call,
We're getting to that.
friend.
How
Yeah.
dare you jump ahead in my research?
I've already
This
covered
is
this.
back in 1990, 1991. This 16-year-old girl, Kuwaiti,
We've already covered all
gave
of
this
this.
testimony to Congress, and it actually had a big influence on
When was this? When did they
manufacturing
put this
consent
up?
for war, the first Iraq war.
One day ago. We're
And
way ahead
I'm
of
just going
them.
to play this 10-second clip of her.
Way ahead of you, Lee.
I was the youngest volunteer. The other women were from 20 to 30 years old. While I was there, I saw the Iraqi soldiers come into the hospital with guns. They took the babies out of the incubators. Took the incubators and left the children to die on the cold floor.
Also, I'm just envisioning a bunch of people walking out with incubators. Like she said, they took the incubators.
Her point was they wanted the technology or the tech or whatever, the pieces,
For
the parts.
what?
Who knows?
Making
the parts, but
hot dogs? Like, what is
they
this
were
story?
they were cooking some poached eggs that they wanted. Anyway,
Even just the simplest, like analysis of this story, you'd be like, they
That was a
walked
dab.
out with
They,
incubators?
well, and here's the thing: your average soldier of any stripe, it's very rare that you get to a level of hatred and disgust. Now, from a distance, where you push a button and a bomb goes off,
Eleanor's
that's a
so
different
cute.
thing. But of walking up to a slew of babies and leaving them on a
Freaking
floor,
love her.
it's like almost unheard of. But anyway,
Ugh.
this helped manufacture consent for war, helped the American people get behind bombing the shit out of Iraq, and it turned out that it was completely made up, completely bullshit. She was actually coached by a PR firm that was hired for this moment, and they didn't happen to mention she's the daughter, and was then as well, the daughter of the Kuwaiti ambassador to the United States. So this was a fully cooked PR bullshit.
Fully cooked, really?
Oh, the incubators?
Come on, man. Okay, so but the point
Come on,
is,
man.
as the
She's so
person
fucking
person commented
Come on,
in
man.
the chat there, this is a story that gets repeated in different different variations, right? Because no matter what you believe, like, and if no matter what quote unquote side you're on, you have to. There is no moral argument that justifies the killing of babies, right? It's just to the point that it's become almost like a joke in the zeitgeist, right? Like, oh, killing babies, like that's that's what the left does, or that's what these, it's like it's become a joke. But it is very useful for the establishment to use that, because what are you going to do? Oh, well, it was justified because, no, you can't say that.
Right.
There's no comeback for that.
It takes all of the moral discussion out of it. Whereas if you say Hamas fighters went in and they were fighting IDF, then you get into a discussion about, well, did they have a right to fight back? Were they fighting soldiers? It's a whole thing. Whereas if you say killing babies, I've never met anyone who's like, look, it was the right thing to do.
Right.
So it really does short-circuit the moral discussion, which is why it's useful and why it's being used right now. Here is one of my favorite journalists who I worked with for a while, Alan McLeod.
That's great.
And he's knocking it out of the park for the past week.
He's excellent at finding bullshit headlines.
Yeah, I don't know how much time he spends looking at these garbage newspapers, but so these are headlines I think it's mostly British. Many of these are like front page stories.
Horror of these
Pure
nights.
evil.
Killing babies, so give us our money and we'll go to war.
Another one is 40 babies murdered by Hamas. Another one is, this was a Holocaust pure and simple, talking about the babies being beheaded. The next one says Hamas cut the throats of babies in a massacre. And Alan says British biggest newspapers are all leading with unsourced atrocity propaganda that even the IDF has refused to confirm. So as this story continued to ripple around the internet and people were losing their minds over it, it has now been fully debunked. Gray Zone has found the initial source of this bullshit story.
You're doing great.
I'm trying. And the source of that claim is an Israeli settler leader who incited riots to wipe out a Palestinian village after an Israeli reserve soldier named David Ben Zion told a reporter that Palestinian militants cut off heads of babies. Biden, Netanyahu, and the international media amplified the dubious claim. The Gray Zone has identified Ben Zion as a fanatical settler leader who incited riots by demanding a Palestinian town be wiped out. So they've now found the one source of this completely bullshit story. Just made
commented it out, yeah.
Just said it.
Just said it.
And they all ran with it, and it's even Joe Biden was saying he saw video of it.
Well, don't forget, he marched with Nelson Mandela.
He did march with Nelson Mandela, so there's that. But this is how this shit is done. This is how propaganda is done. And the thing is, even though it's been retracted, even the White House has said, yeah, Biden was a little off his rocker on that one.
That's a good song, man.
Even the IDF is like, I can't.
I never even thought to try to learn that one.
Even the IDF can't confirm it.
Do you see how fast I picked that song up? I've never even thought to even play that once before in my life. That's the very first time I've ever tried to play that song. I was hearing that. Ooh, it goes down to G. Whoa, 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 oh, it's in E minor. I didn't know that. It's in tune. I'm just out of tune. What are the words to this song? What's the name of the song? One of These Nights? One of these nights. One of these nights. Lyrics. They fly. Okay, let's try this. One of these nights, one of these crazy old nights, we're gonna find out, pretty mama, what turns on your lights. The moon is a-calling, the fever is high, and the wicked wind whispers and moans. We got your demons, you got desires, but I've got a few of my own. Let me clear my throat here. Oh, someone to be kind to in between the dark and the light. Oh, coming right behind you. Swear I'm gonna find you. One of these nights, one of these dreams, one of these lost and lonely dreams. We're gonna find one, one that really screams. I've been searching for the daughter of the devil himself. I've been searching for an angel in white. I've been waiting for a woman, a little of both, and I can feel her, but she's nowhere in sight. Ooh, loneliness will blind you in between the wrong and the right. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Coming right behind you. Swear I'm gonna find you. One of these nights, one of these nights. You're in between the dark and the light. Is it? It keeps going. Ooh, in between the dark and the light. Coming right behind you. Swear I'm gonna find you. Baby, one of these nights. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, one of these nights. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Coming right behind you now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You never get that far through that song. You gotta get all the way through all that. It goes on. One of these nights. One of these crazy, crazy old nights. Crazy old nights. It's fucking kind of fun. That song's kind of fun. You had one job, man. One of these nights. One of these crazy old nights. I can't believe my band never did this song. It's like I want to call up all the guys that are still alive. We lost our singer, but and she's like, "Can you believe we never did that song? Why did we not do that song? We should have done more Eagles, man. It was some easy shit. I could just learn that song in literally one day, and we could play it out. I'm ready to go to a bar right now and play this song. It's so funny. One of these nights, Vicky Lynn, 60, Vicky Lynn, Vicky Lynn, 60, Vicky Lynn, Vicky Lynn, ooh. One of these nights, one of these crazy, crazy nights. You going out again, Harles? It's like in and out, in and out, in and out. Meow, 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 all day. God bless America. It doesn't matter who gets the best of who can hurt who the most. It never was meant for it to be that way. Never should be that way at all. The way it is, the way that it goes. Happen in the strangest ways. The way it is, the way that it goes. Happening day after day. Even though we could never seem to work things out, I still love you just the same. No, Nick, I have not. I miss your smile and your sparkle in your eyes. You're so beautiful, never change. The way it is, the way that it goes. We're happening day after day. The way it is, the way that it goes. Working in the strangest ways. Where it is, and what it was. Sometimes it happens to me. Sometimes it happens in the strangest ways. It could be happening today. Do you believe? Do you believe? Can you believe? The way it is, the way that it goes. Happening day after day. The way it is, the way that it goes. Working in the strangest ways. Do you believe? Can I almost forgot all of that. That is so funny. If you make a really important face, looking face, you can play the stupidest shit and people will take you seriously when you play. You'll be like, oh, that was deep, bro. Yeah, it was really like, this is really dumb. Yeah, it's free for everyone. Yeah, I know. No, I haven't played it. That one right there was badass. Get Neil Sean to rock a solo over that for me. I'll send that to him. I'll be like, check out this time in this song, Neil, and rock out a solo for me.
Rock out with your cock out, buddy.
Dude, what's up?
I was just enjoying the beautiful fucking, the beautiful music.
Oh, hell yeah, bro. I'm fucking vibing today, bro.
Yeah, no, it sounds
I got the vibies. I made a couple good songs. Bro, I write songs on this show all the time. I write original music. That one right there was hot. That's a hot track, bro. I could fucking make money on that shit right there. I'd sell that.
Yeah,
I could fucking put a rap over that shit. It's easy to remember too. It's the tiniest little thing. It's just a
Bro,
groove.
when you play the guitar, it's like watching somebody with magic.
Nah.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
Thanks.
Dude, there's so many songs that I would love to just play. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that I listen to all the time and shit. That'd be sick to just play it. So it's like.
That's what earlier I was on the show just now. I was doing something, and I couldn't get something just right, and I was like, dude, I don't usually have that problem. Like when I want to play something, I play like what's in my head and blah blah blah. And I was trying to play something, and I was like, no, that's not what I'm trying to play. And I had to sit there and work on it, and I was like, oh, this is what I'm trying to do. I got it, and then I was like, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Man. It was so funny. That's what I was thinking in my head while I was trying to play it. It was like I'm trying to make it sound exactly what I'm hearing in my head.
Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to interpret something like that, you know?
I just learned that today. Ooh, oh, Beazle, little mini Beazle. I'm not behind you. Oh, it's really dark and gone right behind you. Swear I'm gonna find you one of these nights. fuck does he do? He does it down here. How does he do it like that? So he plays it like that. Oh, I got it. That's cool. I guess who just got back today, and the wild-eyed boys who gone away. Just spread the word around. The boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. That guitar sounds so good. That amp. I think this is the amp that Cyber told me to get. Cyber's like, bro, the Boss, you should check out the Boss Katana.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah? He's like, yeah, bro. And I was like, okay. So I went, I bought it, dude. And I was like, this thing, it's just an amp, bro. You plug your guitar into it, and it literally does everything. That all the sounds that you ever heard in rock and roll, this thing can do almost every single one of them. It even does harmonizing and shit.
Wow, that's amazing, dude.
You know, harmonize. You hit this button, it'll give you this harmony note, and you can dial in. It's got like this. It says mod, the modulator. I've got it off right now. Listen to this.
that thing had the little whammer stick on the bottom? You know, the little...
I can make it sound like that.
Let me ask you a question. Because I'm probably going to try to learn how to play the guitar for rehabilitating my hand after it gets surgery. Now, are you hitting individual keys? Or are you hitting individual strings, or are you hitting all the strings?
I'm hitting a chord, yeah. Full chord, all the strings. So this, that's the speed of it. And this is the depth of it. No, that's the speed of it. This is the depth of it. There you go. So you go like, not in the fast lane. Not in the fast lane. Eager for action, hot for the game, the calling attraction. After the game, they knew all the right people, they took all the right pills, they threw outrageous parties, they paid heavenly bills. There were lines on the mirror, lines on her face. She pretended not to notice she was caught up in the race. Out in the evening until it was light. He was too tired to make it. She was too tired to fight about it. I love that fucking line. Yeah. I can't, baby. I'm too tired and coked out. Oh, what? She's like, I'm too tired to fight about it. Good night. That's life in the fast lane. I love that part. It's like, there's like a pretty little, there's like a little trill there. Oh, it's probably 2 notes. No. And that sound is good for this other song I like to play. I keep... Well, now they call me the breeze. I keep rolling down the road. Call me the breeze. Oh, treble. I'm turning the wrong thing. I was like, man, wow, look at that. That's crazy. Wow, I just totally missed that. I just completely missed that. Hey, we lost a Pinoy. We have a Pinoy down. It's the smallest little bit. Why is that so hard to play? There's no game in it. I shouldn't have to hit so hard. Turn it down a little bit. There should be a mix on these effects. Mix them out a little bit. That's a badass sound. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so misunderstood. Oh, my humor. The world just isn't ready for my humor, I say. Alright, you guys. We had fun. We had joy. We had seasons in the sun. You guys take care. I love you. Oh, do I have any kafef? Yes! You guys have been great. I just want you to know that. Just enough activity to keep me going here. Yes, keep it open, said Nick. Said Nick and no one else ever. Alright, you guys take care. I love y'all. Peace.